What's up, my people? So there's a conversation going on between Dr. Kingori, Oga Obinna, and Dr. Ofweneke, who's the king of interviews. And people are giving out their issues like concerning their interviews. So you find that everyone is saying that Dr. Kingori is the best podcaster or interviewer. So you find that people are saying that he gives his audience, like the people he's trying to interview, yeah, they give them like the chance so that they can speak. Like comparing the interview he did with Nameless and Habib. If you check on Dr. Kingori's YouTube channel, you find that it was a super interview because of why? Everyone can relate with the interview because he was giving everyone a chance to speak. And when they speak, they make sense. Like when Habib was saying that he knew, but he didn't know, but indirectly he knew that something is going to happen because he used to love his brother's outfits. And his brother, Issa, had bought some few clothes, new one, and he wanted to go to Dunda, yeah? So he wanted to take some few clothes from his brother, and brother was like, like Issa was like, no, these things belongs to you, and one day you're gonna own them, and you don't know what you're gonna do with it. So if you go to check, if you go to Dr. Kingori's YouTube channel, go check it out. You'll see it, and it's a nice interview. And then if you compare Dr. Kingori and Obinna, people are saying that Obinna should stick to interviewing the TikTokers and content creators and everything. But if you compare Dr. Kingori and Oga Obinna, find that Obinna is a little bit childish. I don't know about that because I enjoy all the interviews. People are saying that he's not serious. Like you'll find that when interviewing someone like a politician, he just tries to make a lot of nonsense. Like he will ask the politician like, how much does your shoe cost? Can I fit in? How much is your watch? Yeah, can I fit in? And then also you find that Obinna will always be on the phone, like he's trying to talk to audience like, Maslina has said that blah 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 blah. Kamau is asking like blah blah blah. Can you please answer this blah blah blah? So you find that people are saying that Oga Obinna's interviews are not like serious. Like he should stick to interviewing the likes of Cindy, Nyako, TikTokers, yeah, Tizian and others. So for me, I think that Dr. Kingori's interviews and Oga Obinna, there are differences because for Obinna, it's a live interview. So when it's a live interview, it means that you are supposed to interact with the audience. You should know what your audience wants. Like if the audience wants to ask the person you are interviewing, like, does he do this and this? So you have to read the comments so that you can relate with the audience plus the interviewer. So I don't think it's a bad thing to do. Like when you're interviewing someone on your phone, it's totally different. Then someone's saying about Dr. Ofweneke. So there are two guys here. We have Dr. Kingori, we have Obinna, and we have Dr. Ofweneke. You find that? People are saying that Dr. Ofweneke interviews like single moms and people who are out of their marriages. Like recently was interviewing Lilian Nganga. Lilian Nganga, you all know Lilian Nganga. She was married to our governor, Alfred Mutua, and then they separated. I took in Giuliani. They had one kid. They separated. So the interview was good because I watched it. It was a nice interview, but I don't know why people are saying that this guy, Ofweneke, is like interviewing like single moms and everything, that he doesn't have any content to show off and he doesn't know how to carry interviews. But for me, I think Dr. Ofweneke has his own audience. Dr. Ofweneke is good at his work. I don't know why people are criticizing Dr. Ofweneke. I think it's good. And then for Oga Obinna, I think that for Oga Obinna, the audience is different because it's a live show. When it's a live show, it means that you have to interact with everyone, yeah? From the audience, from the cameraman, to the interviewer, and everything else, the guest, yeah? I'm talking about the guest. You have to interact with everyone. Like, you have to show that you are in the same space. Like, you'll ask, is the camera clear? Is the lights clear? What are people saying? Are people excited or are people mad? So there are some questions you cannot ask the guest if the audience does not ask. So I think for Oga Obinna, people are just missing the point. For Dr. Kingori, I think he's the best because when I watched the interview between Dr. Kingori and Trevor Mungai, Trevor, the boyfriend to Mungai Eve, it was a nice interview because you find that Trevor Mungai is like a director, and when he gave him the space, it was like he's interviewing like someone like Obama, someone very special, yeah. Like he's interviewing like someone who was like everything together. So it was a nice interview. I watched it and I realized that it was good. Dr. Kingori will give you a chance for you to express yourself, yeah, express your feelings, how you are feeling, and he just ask one question, and this question it will have like different answers. So is the upon the guest to answer in different ways. So he is good, yeah. And then Dr. Kingori is like he went to school to study media and whatever, so he knows what he does the best because he went to school. If you compare Dr. Kingori and others, you find that maybe for him, he went to school. He has all the papers and whatever. He knows what to ask and not what to ask. If you compare Dr. Ofweneke and Oga Obinna, you find that maybe they did not go to school to study broadcasting, but they did other stuff. So you cannot compare someone who's profession and someone who's not profession. But I enjoy all the content they put it out. Yeah, the content they are putting out, I enjoy it. For me, I'm not biased like I'll choose this over this, but I know they are good. And also you can't please everyone, like you cannot please like the audience, because you find that we have different audience, and maybe time, you find that maybe you are interviewing someone at night, and people who are watching your content are maybe people who work overnight, maybe they are on their off days, maybe they are doing this and this, because you can never compare someone who's working during the day and someone who's working during the night. You find that people will enjoy your content when they have nothing to do at night, and they will enjoy it. They'll support you compared to people who work during the day, who will come later and criticize you, like, this guy was on the phone, this guy was doing this, he was asking silly questions. How much is your shoe? How much does your shoe cost? How much does your shirt cost? Yeah, so it's good. Just support your local YouTubers, and it's good. So if you are to ask me about my favorite YouTuber between Oga Obinna, Dr. Kingori, and Dr. Ofweneke, for me, I love them all, but I'll choose Dr. Kingori, Dr. Ofweneke, and then Oga Obinna, because they have different audience, and their fans are different, and the guests are different. So you cannot compare the person who came to the Oga Obinna show and the person who came to Dr. Ofweneke's show. They are totally different. So leave the comment below. Do you support Dr. Ofweneke or Dr. Kingori? Or you like Oga Obinna? So I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.